Greetings everyone, I'm Don Singletary, and those of you that are new, welcome to the only channel and the only book dedicated exclusively to helping home investors learn how to day trade the Micro Emini futures contracts. They're the affordable new futures contracts that came out in May of 2019, and today we have some great surprises on the video for you. Be sure, especially if it's your first time to the channel, to subscribe so you won't miss the notification for the next video. As usual, the NASDAQ100 Micro Emini Stock Index Futures Contract, $2 a point. We're using candlestick charting in 5-minute increments and our trade signal indicator, the MACD. You see on the right side, on the yellow, is the day session, and on the left side is the overnight, early morning in this case. What I'm going to do today is do some time-lapse video for you. We're going to reduce 30 minutes of trading down to a little under 3 minutes and catch the first half hour. As you can see, this market opens at 9:30 Eastern Time and just goes straight up. So the red squares where we'll be looking, and let's get underway while we trade 5 minutes at a time. Each segment is 5 minutes wide, each of the candlesticks, and this is the one 9:30 to 9:35 in the morning. As you can see, it's going to vary by 37 points, which is $54 in the first 5 minutes. Now we're going 10 times speed now. This is the 9:35 to 9:40 candlestick, 5 minutes wide, that you're watching now. Remember, this is $2 a point, so when you speed it up, it can be very frightening for your account balance. But we're cutting along pretty well here, 9:35 to 9:40. This candlestick is almost done. We've laid in the bottom at 94.16. And let's see, the top comes in at 94.37. So we varied by 21 points. That's $42 during the 5 minutes between 9:35 and 9:40. This one, 9:40 to 9:45, is underway. Now, it's just a personal preference, but I do not trade the first 10 or 15 minutes of the opening at 9:30 Eastern Time every morning. Too volatile for me. I want to see a trend be able to develop. Obviously, I would have been late to the party on this particular morning. There we go. This time we've got a variance between 9:40 and 9:45 of 16 points, or about $32. And now we're working on the 5-minute segment, 9:45 to 9:50 in the morning. And the volume seems to be on the decrease here slowly, nothing remarkable there. And our candlesticks are getting a little shorter top to bottom, which suggests that the upward momentum could be slowing down just a little bit. And we just posted 94.32 to 94.47. That's a difference of 15 points, which would be $30 for that segment. And now we're watching the 9:50 to 9:55 a.m. segment. Going back to why I don't trade at 9:30 when the market opens, that $54 there you can see on the first candlestick, 9:30 to 9:35. It went up and then came back down 50% of it, and that all happened in the first 5 minutes, so not something I wanted to do. Now we're in the last 5 minutes for the half hour of 9:30 to 10 o'clock here. And we're just closing this segment out here. The last 5 minutes of this half hour of the market opening. $43 to 61. That's 18 points, or a change of $36 in the last 5 minutes of that first half hour. It's been a great trade, but there are points that you see on the screen right now that you know this trade is coming to an end. You can see the difference indicator is peaked and coming down, and also see that the red and green lines are getting a little close together, a sign of lost momentum, and the red candlestick at the top, and you can see that the market's somewhat leveling off up there. And I'm going to show you how charts can be kind of tricky. I'm advancing here to 10:20 a.m. You see the leveling off up top, the crossover, the green and red lines. Here's 10:30. It's looking more and more bearish, but it's a fake out, because over on the RSI indicator, the right margin of the MACD, you'll see that very clearly we still have a lot of positive momentum in the market. And at 1040, the market actually turns back up, and it would have been a bad idea to go short up there. That's why I have that rule that I use. It's a little conservative and not always right, but then nothing is. The rule is you don't sell unless the red line is above the green line, and both of those are below that zero line on the MACD. I keep calling them rules. They're actually guidelines, and you can do as you please. The buy side of that is when the green line's over the red and both are above the zero line, you would be a buyer. That above and below the zero line thing is what keeps you from trading against the momentum in the market. When both lines are below zero, that's bearish momentum, and when both lines are above zero, that's bullish momentum, of course. This channel is supported by my book sales. There's a book link below, and it's priced about like a cheeseburger and a Coke. Not an expensive book at all, and it can help you get organized and have everything in one place so you can learn easier and faster. When you hit the like button on this channel, it's your way of telling me that you want to see more videos like the one you've just seen. So hit the like button if that's the case, and I would appreciate that. And remember, if you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button so you won't miss the announcement of the next video that goes up. Also, if you're a beginner, look below for the beginner playlist. They're clearly marked in the text below here. This is Don Singletary. Thanks for being around today. I hope every day is a payday for you. Thank you.